Hi everybody. I know it's been a while. It's been a couple of months. Yeah. And I believe the last video I did was updating you guys on what had happened, why I had been gone for a few weeks, and my miscarriage, and that was the last video that I had put up. And the video before then was a video of me telling you my 6-week symptoms of pregnancy. And it's crazy because it seems like it's been like more than 3, almost 4 months since I had my miscarriage. But it's only been a few months, so it's crazy. I feel like it's been forever. But I mean, yeah, I guess a little update of how I've been feeling since the miscarriage and everything. Excuse me. I know on my last video I sounded like I was so fine, like I was great, you know, it happens for a reason. It wasn't meant to be, and I still do believe that. It happened for a reason, and it just wasn't meant to be, I guess. But I guess I was somewhat kind of putting on a front. I was so upset. I'd find myself just in pain, crying, asking why, like, what did I do? Like, I felt like it was completely my fault. Just going back and thinking, like, what could it have been? Like, was it me lifting heavy things? Because at work, I do like quite a bit of lifting heavy stuff. I work in a fast food place right now, so like, just different things. Maybe, you know, God was like, I don't know. But, every now and then I find myself so depressed and upset about the whole miscarriage, and I still do keep track of how far along I would have been, and, my due date of when I would have had my baby is coming up fairly quick. I would have been having my baby on July 4th. So I know come July 4th, I'm probably going to be like a complete wreck. But, I mean, it is what it is. So, I mean, there's nothing really I can do about it. It happened. It wasn't meant to be. But on to my update, I guess. My period had came back maybe about a month after the miscarriage. And ever since then, like, my body has been really wacky. Like, I don't even know, like, what's going on. Like, my periods are wacky. The only thing about it is, they've been shorter. My period used to be 6 days. Now it's like 4 to 5 days long now. I used to get horrible cramps. Like, they were really bad. And my nipples would get really sore before my period would come. I would get moody, depressed, just cry and just be angry at the world. Put it that way. But ever since my miscarriage, my period has been, like I said, 4 to 5 days. And my menstrual cycle symptoms aren't as bad as they were. I don't get nipple sensitivity. I don't get as depressed as I used to do when I would get my period. I don't get as angry. What else did I have? I used to eat a lot too. But now it just feels like, oh crap, she's here. Flo. Dang it. So I think this would be my 4th cycle since the miscarriage, possibly. That would be coming up. But my last menstrual cycle came a whole entire week early. And I was so upset. Like, I was angry because I have a calendar that I keep. And usually my periods come like either a day before or the day of or the day after. No, but this period came like a whole entire 7 days early. The period only lasted like 4 days. Oh, and I didn't tell you, my periods are usually like extremely heavy, like really, really heavy. This last period that I had for March was extremely light. The only thing was that I didn't get, I thought like maybe I was having like another miscarriage, but my back was hurting so bad. It felt like it was hurting when I had the miscarriage. That's what it felt like. Maybe not as bad. I think on a scale to 1 to 10, maybe would have been like a 6. Plus cramping. I randomly started bleeding. I was doing my friend's hair when it's happened, and I was telling her, oh, my period doesn't start until next week, and my period just decided to show up on that exact day after we had just got done talking about how it's supposed to come next week. So but yeah, no breast tenderness or nipple tenderness, not really any mood swings, not really anything. So yeah. So fast forward on. So my period now is due in 8 days. And I've been doing like this whole, I don't know what I would call it, like a project. It's probably gonna sound weird, but this, like some people do it. Some people check their cervical mucus every day for like a month to see like the changes and what happens, checking the cervical position. And I know it probably sounds gross, like TMI, but I've been doing it and I'm still a bit confused. But yeah, I've been doing that, and then tracking my ovulation. And this is the first month that I'd done it. I did an ovulation test predictor from Dollar Tree, and I guess a mistake that most girls make. It had, of course, the control line, and then it had a faint line. And so I thought like, oh, it's like a pregnancy test. Maybe it's coming up, but apparently that means it's negative. So I don't know if I had missed it or if I was just really early. So I don't know when I ovulated, because on the calendar it told me I ovulated on like the 22nd of March. So I don't know. But I've been like tracking everything, like my moods, and today is like 6 DPO. And mind you, I'm not trying to conceive or anything. I'm not trying to do that, but last night around like 11:30 I started cramping. So I figured, oh crap, like not again, my period is coming early. Like a whole nother entire week and one day early this time. So I wanted to like flip out, like really, really. So there was that. So I had went to get a pad or whatever to put it on. And like I'm gonna start bleeding. So I went to sleep and I got up around like 2 o'clock to use the bathroom. And I was still cramping at that time. The cramping was just a bit stronger, but it wasn't unbearable. Like I was used to getting like cramps. So I went to use the bathroom and expecting blood. I went to wipe and there was nothing. I couldn't really sleep last night and I had to work, like, had to get up for work at like 6 o'clock. So I didn't sleep well last night. I just had a lot on my mind. And around and the pain was like prickly cramps, like pulling, tugging feeling. I don't know what I'm looking at. And then it stopped around 4:30. Well, like it started like easing away, like the cramps started easing away. The cramps were slowly going. I probably checked like 3 times before I finally got back to sleep, and there was no blood whatsoever. I've been pretty much checking the whole entire day. I had I had went to the bathroom at work quite a few times because I felt like really wet down there. And so I figured, oh, okay, well maybe I'm bleeding now. I'm not bleeding. Like there's nothing. And the thing is, my period is due in a week, so I'm still trying to figure out like why I'm cramping. I did use the bathroom a few times. Quite a few times last night. I've been a little agitated, like irritable and moody at work, and hungry. And this morning, when I got to work, I felt horrible. Like I felt like I couldn't breathe. It wasn't as bad as with my first pregnancy though, but I felt like I couldn't breathe. I felt really faint, like lightheaded, dizzy. I wanted to faint while I was at work, and I was so tired. It was horrible, but that went away probably within an hour after I've gotten to work. So I was pretty much fine the whole entire day. Well, the rest of the day. But so like I said, it's 6 DPO, and I'm thinking I might be pregnant. And it's like so hard to believe. And the reason I'm saying this too is because with my last pregnancy, I had cramping but no period or anything. The only thing different is that it's a whole entire week early, unless this is when my period is supposed to be. But 6 DPO, and I think I might be pregnant. So I don't know. It's crazy. I'm not like getting my hopes up or anything now. It's only 6 DPO, and I think if I was, I'd be really, really nervous. Happy. I don't know. I don't know how I would feel. But I went to Walmart and bought 4 tests, 2 clear blue, and then 2 of the 88-cent tests. I took 1 digital and I took 1 88-cent, and they both came back negative, but it's only 6 DPO from what my menstrual calendar says. So I'm probably gonna take another test on 9 DPO, and if I don't get a positive, then I'll probably take my clear blue test on the day of or the day before my period is supposed to begin. So yeah. So there's my long update. So That's why I've been gone. This video is 15 minutes long. My God, I didn't even know. Time just went. But so that's what's going on with me. I have no idea. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this video because it's too long, and I know nobody's gonna want to sit through a 15-minute long video. So if you're watching and you're still here to the end of the video, thank you for watching, and feel free to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. So